Aje, welcome back to the Sisi Wanaume podcast, the number one podcast on all things men. Aje, welcome back to the Sisi Wanaume podcast with me, Salif Nyambok. This is a safe space for the Kenyan man on a journey of self-discovery. I've been MIA for a minute, and part of that has been me doing life, and a part of it, sadly, is life doing me. So I think at a certain point, I realized that I was getting quite tired and overwhelmed with everything that was going on in my life, and it had started taking a toll on my mental health a bit. So I decided to take a step back, refocus, and in the spirit of new beginnings, I said that, hey, why not? So last season was crazy, but this season is even crazier. But in the spirit of new beginnings, I wanted to take some time to do some reflections on what we talked about in season 1, and especially the questions that I got from different people, either online or through interactions when we met at different points. So I hope you don't mind if I do read out some of these questions and try to answer some of them before we get into the gist of things in this new season. So the first question is, do you have any regrets? Yeah, I'd say sometimes I really wish I lived more fully, like in the sense that I'm always worried about what things could be rather than what they are. And maybe that has sometimes prevented me from seizing opportunities in the present, always trying to think that you can store things in the future and go after them then when you're more stable, when you're more relaxed. I think a reality for me in life has been that it's just never getting easier. So you might as well just take the chance and do it. Do you love your life? Okay. I'd say I'm learning to. I think that's the best way I can really put it. For a long time, it felt like I really didn't like my life so much. I kind of hated myself, or I had some self-doubt, I guess. Sometimes I didn't like how I looked, my hair, my big nose, oily skin. Sometimes even the fact that I was born black, born Kenyan. I used to feel like Wasema Maju, they had such a better experience of life somehow, and that we were getting shortchanged. And really, what I should have been thinking at the time is that, look, we're here for this season. This is where we're at, and we can make the best out of what it is that we have. So, yeah, it's probably a perception that came from like media ama nini vitu kama hizo tukigrow up. Because nakumbuka, like during certain instances, I can give you a very good example. There's a time my friends, when I was a teenager, walini invite Bash. So Bash ilikuwa tu fiti. It's just that system yake, her aux cable haikuwa ina work. Na the only other mix yenye alikuwa nayo ni mix ingine ya DJ Kalonje ya zamani. Na si hate, by the way. Kalonje yako tu sawa. But mimi at the time, akili yangu ilikuwa inanishow, we bana, we need current music, do we create your ambience, do we create your mood, do we perfect, unaona? So imagine I'm dressed, I had gotten there early, I left kurudi back home, like nilirudi home, ndo nitafute hiyo aux cable. Meanwhile, vene nilikuwa narudi, nikadiscover later on that kumbe vene nilitoka tu hivi, wase waka pull up, drinks zilikuja, hiyo mix ya Kalonje ndo bado ilichangamsha wase waka pair up, na in that whole mess hata bado waka dance, waka have a good time, alafu masa wa huo dem when alihost aka show up na wase hata waka hipa. As for me though, when I was getting there, I realized that, hey bro, you dressed up to go get your aux from your house, and you missed out on that experience yenye labda ingechangia kukupatia sasa story sasa na ndani in depth na vitu zenye zili happen. So sometimes I think we view life evil that um, we can try to be more spontaneous. How do you feel about your body? I think my lowest point with my body has been during the pandemic. I really, really let myself go. I think I was going through quite a lot mentally, and niliacha tu kujali. I stopped, like, I was eating food, yeah, but I think because a lot of my mind was always running, unafikiria sana ama vitu kama hizo, sikuwa na retain any of that energy. So like nilikonda kabisa until I reached like around 58 kgs, and for a guy who's like my height, somewhere near 6 foot there, I it's crazy. So I lost quite a bit of weight. Last year, though, I'm proud that I was able to add about 14 kilograms in 1 year, thanks to religiously gymming. And for me, I'm glad that worked out. And yeah, I'm proud. I'm proud of where my body has gotten and the gains that may come. Definitely feeling more confident siku hizi na venye vitu ziko. Do you have any wishes? Yeah, that's an interesting one. Yes, I do. Something I've been thinking about of late. I wish I got a chance to know my folks like in adulthood. It's something I've just been seeing of late, how uh, guys are relating with their parents in a very different way. Like your parents can joke with you, roll with you, cuss at you, or things like that, and you guys are now coming at each other from a point of understanding. These are experiences that I have reconciled that I may never have them. And yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But like it's still something that if yeah, I would wish I'd get that. Maybe it's a different perspective because some of it now I can't know. I can't make deductions off of that. We promise you more coming up this following weeks. We have loads in store in terms of we really want to delve a bit deeper into some of the issues that surround us as young men. There's a lot more talk on our relationships, on who we are as people, and so much more. So we hope that you'll join us again next week and keep engaging with us on our socials at Sisi Wanaume Pod. But until next time, it's been me, Salif Nyambok. See you next week. Peace out. What's good, people? It's Salif Nyambok right here. This is the Sisi Wanaume Podcast.